In the previous episode, we stopped at the point where members of the Knights Guild visited Jin-Woo, wanting to invite him to participate in a new raid. So what happened? Let's find out. Jin-Woo let them in. Jung-soo introduced himself and immediately showed Jin-Woo a clip of the new gate that appeared in the city of Busan. It was a massive gate, emitting an enormous amount of magical energy. However, it was not classified as an S-rank gate, and this is the largest A-rank gate to appear in Korea. He told him that the Hunters Association would prevent them from entering because they don't have any S-rank hunters. That's why they want him to join them in this raid, and in return, he will receive a huge reward, much larger than usual. He told him that usually S-rank hunters get 10% of the profits, but we will offer you 20%. Jin-Woo said that he wanted half of the profits. Jung-soo was shocked by that number because it was excessive, so Jin-Woo told him he would agree, considering it as a guild and not as an individual hunter. Jung-soo tried to negotiate and offered 40%, but Jin-Woo refused, either half or he wouldn't participate. So Jung-soo reluctantly agreed, but on the condition that Jin-Woo would take care of the strong monsters and the boss. After Jin-Woo accepted the offer, Jung-soo told him that the gate had opened a week ago, so they had to go today and prepared to enter it tomorrow. Jin-Woo told them to meet there because he had an important appointment today and wouldn't be able to go with them. Yoon-tae noticed that Jin-Woo's shadow was moving and told his friend about it, but his friend didn't believe him and asked, "Have you been drinking or what?" At that moment, Jin-Woo's phone rang. The number was unknown. So he apologized to them and left the room to see who was calling. It turned out to be his mother. She had bought a new phone and called him because she wanted to hear his voice, and she apologized if she had interrupted his work. He told her that he was free and also happy that she called, and suggested that they get together tonight for dinner. The next day, the hunters from the Knights Guild gathered in front of the gate, which had opened on the city's beach. All the hunters were strong and had excellent equipment, and they were just waiting for Jin to arrive so they could start the raid. Jung-soo was worried about Sung Jin's delay and regretted not bringing him along the night before. There were only 5 minutes left before the purge began. As for Jin-Woo, he was literally still at home. He went outside and found that the weather was cloudy. He wondered to himself whether his sister had taken the umbrella or not. At that moment, it was time to move. He used his ability to switch with the shadow and arrived at the meeting place in the blink of an eye. He too was amazed by the sheer size of this gate. The scene shifts to Gina's school. A group of students appeared heading to the art room, and they were upset because the teacher had sent them to fetch plaster statues. They entered the room. It was filled with dust as if it had been abandoned. Suddenly, one of them saw something strange. A small gate opened inside the room, and one of the students stepped toward it without fear, and told the others there was no need to worry. Nothing can come out of this gate. Only hunters are able to enter it. That's why the situation is safe. Indeed, they felt relieved when they heard this. But suddenly, a crack appeared in the gate. A huge hand emerged and grabbed the student by the head. He tried to pull away. He tried to break free but couldn't. He asked his friends for help, but it was too late. His head was literally crushed in front of them.